You know, a lot of people will talk that talk, but they really won't walk that walk. I've came across so many people in my comment section, in real life, literally inside of a cell with them, inside a prison live and direct with them, that say they'll do this, they'll do that when it comes to fighting a prison guard. I'm going to be real with you though. There's only a very, very, very small amount of people that will actually get in there and decide to fight a prison guard one-on-one. So for this video, we're going to be talking about it. I'm going to let y'all know my opinion, and I'm going to break it down for y'all the best I can when it comes to fighting a prison guard. So let's get into it. I'm the best, finna be this way till I EOS. Take it how you want, nigga, yeah, I'm a pro. Fuck around and bust your lot while you're at Vizzo. I hate to be this way, but I live for the moment. Waking up every day, show me an opponent. Shanks on deck, hitting bitches with locks. So much pool, I can even start you from the box. You don't wanna pay rent, got me bent. Got lax on deck, your money was well spent. Vultures on the prowl, so don't try testing. Step 2, cause violent first steps finessing. You a hold down man, suitcase this. My cell phone, I'm a charger, don't walk with a limp. Get it knocked off or missing, you gon' get it. Next time I see your ass, you gon' leave airlifted. What's up, y'all? You already know, man. KFROG TV back in the building. Y'all go ahead now, man. Do me that solid favor. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe button. And also make sure you hit the notification bell so you can see it first. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today, I'm going to be talking about something that I've seen throughout the years. A lot of people put in my comment section. And that is fighting a prison guard. All right. Now, a lot of people swear they'll fade a prison guard. They swear, you know, they try them, oh, they gonna swing on them, they gonna beat them up, yada, 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 etc., etc. But I'm gonna be 100 with you. There's only a small amount that actually mean that. There's only a small amount that are actually gonna go through with the situation. You feel me? I know a lot of people, first instinct in their mind is to say, yeah, they'll fight a prison guard. Or if a prison guard tries me, this and that, this and that. But I'm being real with you. From the time that I did inside of prison, from the things I seen and went through, compared to how many people I seen fight the guards, compared to how many situations I've been through with the guards myself, compared to how many people say they will fight a prison guard, it's very, very slim. All right? And I'm going to let you know a little background on it, and I'm going to break it down for y'all to let y'all know that it's way different than it is on the outside world compared to on the inside. All right. What I mean by that is normally on the streets, you know, growing up in life from a young age, however it is, you know, a lot of people usually go off of, you know, you give respect, you get respect. You see what I'm saying? You can't expect someone to, you know, respect you that you're disrespecting, you know, but if there's a respect given, 9 times out of 10, that person will be giving you respect. There's no disrespect until disrespected. You understand? Totally different ball game inside of prison. All right. Especially when it comes to these prison guards. Inmates is a different subject. It's totally different. You know, when it comes to inmates, you're going to have to respect each other. Or the first time that you do show some disrespect, it can lead to something fatal. You know what I'm saying? People are not going to really allow you to disrespect them, you know, and not handle up. You get what I'm saying? Especially if they're respecting you, you know, and you're disrespecting them. It's a totally different ball game. You're not going to have inmates showing you respect constantly, even though you're disrespecting them. All right. Now, with these prison guards, it's crazy because depending on where you land and depending on what institution has what officers, how them guards are, all right, is how your bid and your experience will turn out when it comes to these guards. All right. Now, not every officer's bad. Not every officer's good. Not every officer walks a straight arrow, and not every officer's crooked. All right? But you're going to have a little bit of all of them, no matter where you go. But the one thing about prison guards that I will tell you is whether you respect them or not, you have a lot of them that are going to disrespect you regardless, you see? So even if you show respect to the guard, you know, walking in line the right way, no talking in line, your bed's made when he's on shift, you got your shirt tucked in at all times, you're respectful. You talk to him in a nice manner, you know, you're not getting into no trouble, making his shift harder for him to where he's got to do paperwork, anything like that. You know, you're literally, you know, being respectful to him. A lot of them don't care about that. A lot of them don't give a damn if you're a good inmate or a troublemaker. If they are the dickheads that want to try you, they're going to try you regardless. You feel me? Which is, like I said, something that you can't get away with when it comes to inmates doing it to inmates. But the guards get away with it way more. All right? Now, it's to the point to where you're going to be disrespected by these guards for no reason when you least expect it, to where it's going to make your head bust. You understand? You're going to get so aggravated, so pissed off, and so mad that these guards are trying you that you might want to put your hands on. All right? And normally when they try you, it's going to be when your mind is in the gutter and you're not even thinking of it. You know, something important might be going on. You know, you might have Vizzo. You know, your peoples might be up there waiting for you for Vizzo. And you got to do, and you're running to do something before because the Vizzo and all that. And then the guard just pulls this little dickhead, disrespectful stunt on you out of nowhere. And then you're just lost. You're like, are you serious right now? You know, and then he's going to try you and tell you, yeah, what you going to do about it? Knowing 9 times out of 10, not all of them know how to fight. There's some that do, but a lot of them that don't know how to fight will talk shit and disrespect you to your face just because they wear that badge, they wear that uniform. You know what I'm saying? Not that prison uniform, but that prison guard uniform, you see? So they'll think they can talk however they want and get away with a lot more because not that many inmates are going to jump the gun and put their hands on an officer like that because, you know, 9 times out of 10, if not 10 out of 10, your ass is getting a new charge. You feel me? You're not going to always get a new charge if you hit an inmate. When inmates hit each other and fight down here in Florida, you rarely ever get charged. I know in some other states you get charged for fights and get charged for stabbings. Down here in Florida, it is not like that. It's all on the situation. You know, if you get caught on camera going in someone's dorm you don't belong to and run in there and just start wetting someone up, then you sit on them and start wetting them up on camera and everything, then of course, yeah, 9 times out of 10 they might bring you to outside court and give you a charge. But as far as like you walking down the sidewalk, someone's walking by and you just gut them and keep it moving, if they find out you did it, they're just going to place you in CM. You know what I'm saying? That's how it works, you see? But when these guards disrespect people and you decide you want to fight them, all right, you're going to find that there is a whole lot more of them that will not fight you without giving you, you know, consequences, repercussions, which are like more time, or trying to jump you and beat the shit out of you with their fellow officers. You're going to find out that there's a whole lot more that will not fight you one-on-one, that want to go to the paperwork, that want to go to beating you up, jumping you, and still charge you for it. You see what I'm saying? That's the hard thing about when it comes to fighting a guard. You know what I'm saying? They got that advantage to where they'll boost you up to fight them. They'll boost you up to get ready to mano-a-mano, one-on-one. You know, make you think everything's fine and dandy. Make you think, well, shit, he done took his, you know, his belt thing off. You know, he's ready to square off, you know. So, shit, he's solid. You feel me? And there are guards that do that. That will go all the way through with the fight. And that's it. It dies down there. It ends there, you know. But then you always got to worry about it. Is that just a setup to get you to put your hands on a guard, you know, so they can write paperwork on you, add charge you, or stomp you out with all the other guards, you know? Then you got ones to where they can't take that loss, you know what I'm saying? They feel some type of way about you beating them up. So they had it in them to fight you one-on-one and everything, but since you whooped them Now they want to go to the pen and put that paperwork on you. You see? So you got to be very careful when it comes to that. Because I'd say out of the maybe 10, 12 fights that I've seen guards do with inmates, I'd say only like 3 of them didn't get charged. You see? All the other ones charged, put it on paper, were sore losers. You know what I'm saying? They just baited that inmate up into catching more time. You know, you got fellow officers that are cool with the same officer that's, you know, fighting you, that 9 times out of 10, they want to make that their problem also. So if you're fighting this guard who's down to fight you one-on-one, you know, and no paperwork or anything like that, this other guard happens to see or know about it, he might come on shift or come during the fight or the shift after the fight, whenever it is, from hearing about it, and want to fight you one-on-one himself just to bait you up to put paperwork on you. Or just try to strong arm, like muscle you and rough you up, you know, just because you fought one of their friends. You see? So you might have had the agreement with that guard, but this guard wasn't with it. It's kind of like when you get in a fight with somebody and they friend on the sideline don't like how you beat their friend up, or they don't like how you hit their friend in front of them, or how you're getting off in the fight, you're like winning, you know, and they want to jump in and try to kick you and different things. Same thing happens with these guards. You see what I'm saying? So you got to always remember that. You can't just go off of their word. And another thing, out of majority of the guards that I seen that did fight and then went to the paperwork, that did write these inmates up after they fought them, a couple of them were affiliated. All right? Which means they were in a gang. A couple of them ran with the gangs and were affiliated. You feel me? So in my mind, I'm like, damn, how's that work? You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't even be allowed, you know, that the officer's in the gang. You feel me? But then again, you know, gangs are going to use that officer to their advantage because that's their brother. You know, but then as far as like baiting up the other individual to fight him and being a sore loser and then turning to the paperwork, you know, like you would think that since the gang's fucking with him already, just off of him being a guard, should be a blessing in his eyes. But then when he takes it to that level, you know, you would think that he's gotta like fight one-on-one, that he wouldn't run to the paperwork. And they still did. A couple of them, that's what's crazy. You see what I'm saying? That's why you can't let them trick you, because a lot of them are going to try to trick you. A lot of them are going to try the best they can to get under your skin, to get on your nerves, to try you so they can ad charge you. You see what I'm saying? If you're one of the people that are lucky enough to, you know, get that head up fade, you know, if you feel disrespected and they feel disrespected, or they're ready to let you get your head up due to someone feeling disrespected, then that's even better. Then you got the chances to, you know, do what you got to do. But you got to always remember in your head, what are the odds that this guard is going to allow you to fight him one-on-one? Or not put paperwork on you and get you ad time. You see what I'm saying? And they're going to stomp you out. If them guards know you're fighting another guard, they're going to stomp you out. And it isn't even got to be at the institution you're at. You feel me? If you hit an officer or you fight an officer, obviously, if they're putting the paperwork on you after you fight the officer, they're not going to make it look like it was voluntary by that guard. You get what I'm saying? They're going to make it look like you hit that officer, so they all stomped you, beat your ass, and now they're transferring you. Now, wherever you go, you're going to be labeled as someone that hits officers. So now when you go to your next camp, them guards there are going to want to beat your ass. You see what I'm saying? Why is he coming here? Why did he get oh, you like to hit officers. Oh, okay, we got something for you. You see? So it's kind of like the rest of your bid can be a whole problem just because you agreed to shoot that fade with that guard. That's what makes it so difficult when it comes to fighting an officer. You see what I'm saying? Now, if you're someone that just wants to take off and rock the officer when he least expects it, you know what I'm saying? Which people do that too. One thing I will tell you is people that just take off on the guard without even letting them know, they get the shit end of the stick. But one thing about it though, they target. You get what I'm saying? They do at least get to put their hands on the person they wanted to put their hands on, you know? And same thing happens. They get stomped out. They get jumped. Wherever they get sent, the other guards take advantage and pile on them and jump on them. So you could see an inmate hit an officer today or shoot a one-on-one with the guard. The guard takes his shit off and he's down to fight him one-on-one. And then next thing you know, if not later today, tomorrow, they bring him to confinement. You see a bunch of guards escorting him across the thing to confinement. And then a week will go by. And you'll be like, damn, I wonder whatever happened to such and such. You don't even know where he's at. Then an emergency transferred him. And wherever he got sent, he probably done been beat up 2-3 times already. He's still getting his ass whooped a week later due to that situation. Due to either hitting the guard or fighting the guard. And the guard wasn't 100, wasn't thorough. Decided to write it up and make it look like he hit him and, you know, hit that panic button. You see? So it's very, very dangerous when it comes to beefing with a prison guard. But what makes it so very, very hard is, like I said, is they constantly antagonize you. They constantly try you. They disrespect you back to back. And when you're somebody that doesn't tolerate disrespect, it's kind of hard, you know, even though they're wearing a badge and they're wearing the state uniform rather than the inmate's uniform. You know, it's still kind of hard to just turn your head and sweep it under the rug that this guard's trying you to your face, you know. And a lot of them be young, younger than you, younger than me, you know, young, straight out of school, boom, working as a correctional officer. So you already got someone that's younger than you that you can look at and just tell he's pie. He's never been around crime. He's never gotten any serious shit or anything like that. You could tell by the way he carries himself that he's not living like that, you know. And you'll notice the difference in the guards when they first come there and they're a TA. They're going through the training and shit. So they're following the sergeant around and shit like that and being taught what to do and stuff. You'll notice the difference from when they first come. How they're all like spooked and, you know, they don't know how to react in front of prisoners. They're all like uptight because they're actually out in the field now working around, you know, inmates. You'll notice the difference from that to when they finally, you know, a couple weeks down the line to where now they ain't got to have, you know, the sergeant on their side. They're allowed to walk around and do head count themselves and everything. They start acting like, you know, a couple days out here around these inmates, you know what I'm saying? And now they think shit's sweet. You feel me? They think, okay, this is nothing. You feel me? I got past. And then they start abusing their authority. They start acting totally different. Just like some inmates do when they come in with their tail tucked between their legs and they scared when they first get there. You know what I'm saying? They're scared to look at people. They walk with their head down. They don't want no smoke. And then they get a couple friends, you know, and the next thing you know, after they get a couple friends, boom, now they walk around like they always was on that. Like if they walked in that bitch with their nuts hanging, like they were like, what's up? Who wants smoke? You feel me? What's up? This my shit. I run this door. They act totally different once they get a little comfortable. It's the same thing that happens with these guards. When they first come in, if you're lucky to be there when they first start as a TA, you will see how they come in with their tail tucked between their legs. And then after a while, when they realize no inmates are trying to catch no new time and no inmates are going to attack them, they feel like an inmate won't attack them. And they start acting like an inmate knows better than to attack them. In our reality, nobody wants more time. You feel me? And then they just push a little more and more each time. Every single day they push at inmates a little more every single day. You feel me? And it's one of those things where it's like, damn, I gotta swallow my pride and let bruh think shit sweet. Just to not get more time put on my bid. You feel me? But if you're one of the ones that got lucky enough to fight a one-on-one with a prison guard, pat yourself on the back if you didn't get no ad time. Alright? But I felt like making this video because I know so many people been commenting about it. It's never ending. Okay? People have been commenting about it probably 3 years back to back. They always ask about it. Well, what about fighting a prison guard? Oh, I'd fight a prison. Oh, I'd do this, man. If a guard tried me, I'd this. And a lot of them be people that never been to prison. So they never really know what to expect. It isn't the same as fighting an inmate. It's totally different. You know what I'm saying? And I truly feel like if you had to do a percentage-wise out of 100% from the people that say what they would do or compared to actually doing it, I'd say, man, only 20% might do it. The other 80 is going to flop because they've never been through that situation. They probably never been to prison. They want to risk catching more time. You know, they want to risk getting stomped out and jumped by the other guards. You get what I'm saying? It's easier to say what you would do on the internet, what you would do from the streets about something in prison, or inside of a cell talking to your bunkie, telling them, yeah, man, if this guard tries me, I'll do this, I'll do that. Hey, bro, I think I'm finna steal this guard off, finna take off. You know, just talking and talking and talking. But actually doing it is what takes heart, because you never know what's going to happen on the other side of that situation. This is my take on fighting a prison guard. Y'all drop in the comment section y'all's. Let me know what y'all think about the situation. Appreciate everybody tuning in, man. I've been dropping my little short videos here back to back for y'all, so y'all can get little clips of that prison footage. I'm going to keep on doing that shit. I see a lot of people like it. You already know, man, like I always say, make sure you keep them rats, squares, clowns, chomos, pedos, gunners, wannabe island boys, clout chasers, fucking clowns. Keep them out your circle, man. Till next time, this the one and only. I am my team, Frog.
I'm a criminal, I'm a cool nigga, but I got a limit though.
I'm a cool nigga, but I got a limit though, cause I'm a criminal, yeah, I'm a criminal.